This is a quick video about your Movector, just to show the functionality that's there. As mentioned in the listing, I don't have the exact correct cord to hook it up to, but I do have it hooked up temporarily to a 120 volt power source, just to show that when there's power to it, the bulb works and the motor works. However, having sat for decades, obviously this very clean and functional projector still would need a routine cleaning and lubrication so everything works correctly. So first of all, you can see that I have a cord going up to the back of it, which is 120 volts. Here's the compartment open with the bulb. So when I reach down and flip the switch on, you can see that the bulb goes on. So that bulb is good. As mentioned in the listing, antique bulbs don't always survive transport, even if they're thoroughly packed with the right packing materials and so forth, because the filaments are old and there is a chance that it could arrive with a filament that came loose and you might have to replace the bulb. But the information on the bulb is right there. The bulb is functional right now, and also the motor is functional. Everything is functional. But before you start trying to use this, if you intend to try to use it, it does need a cleaning and lubrication. So I'll show you the motor powers the fan, and it also powers the mechanism that runs your film through a gearbox. So when we turn this on, you'll see the motor go on over here, and I want you aware that down in here there are some coils that, as it says in the instructions in German, you're supposed to oil this daily. Well, obviously somebody did a good job of that, because there is some very old oil here and there, and it did drip down onto those coils. So you're going to see a little bit of smoke come up, but it's not coming from the motor. It's just some oil that dripped down on the coil. So before you do anything, this should be cleaned and properly lubricated. Get rid of that old oil, re-lubricate the places that mention they should be lubricated, as shown in the diagram right here, and things should be functional, as good as new for you, I would venture to say. So I'm going to turn it on so you can see not only the bulb, but the motor turning. Just ignore the bit of smoke that's going to come off those coils in a minute. So here's your motor, and if you give it a little help spinning it, you'll see it's trying to run there. So that's for your fan. That's also for this mechanism here. And there's your smoke. Well, it's hard to see in a video, but it is coming right off that coil where the oil dripped. That's where that's coming from. It's not coming from the motor. The motor is good. I can see it's struggling, but it's trying to run. It has very old lubricants in there, and I'm going to turn this right back off. There we go. So you can see it's functional. Please do not try to run this until it gets the proper cleaning and lubrication again. Wonderful projector in beautifully preserved condition. Thank you for bidding.